Freedom Communication Incorporated brings to you Freedom Hub. Freedom Hub, a 2-hour informative forum where key issues are discussed to shape the destiny of our country positively.
Dàrúwà Fẹ́ràn ó kí akíní ẹ̀gbẹ́ Párújẹ ìmísọ̀ Párújẹ.
Conflict nation. Our peace is fragile. What we need to do is to reconcile our people together, not to separate us, not to divide us, not to destroy this country anymore.
How can your billion decide on progressiveness and think on how they can build and develop their country? How can 178 years old country grow capacity of young people and create job opportunities and enable the Liberian citizens to live a better life? These questions plus many more. Okay, and Princess Alexa Benji Colley from Monday to Thursday at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. for the program Freedom Hub for the most informative talk show that brings the real issue without fear to the Liberian people on Freedom FM 87.9.
Guess what? Everyone come up there. Oh, we didn't eat that with me. It's not all day. He get a room. I was one of the just trying to for people. I was just going, and I just said we didn't mind it. Yes, said that. We're going to I don't want to ask you one question. Now we can rescue. You're not giving the people how they want, then you still give the rescue. Let me ask you, is the rescue the people they're not like it? You say you're coming to rescue your people. That's you trust. You even claim to even be the hero. You have to be rescued for high trust. And so how do you express now people? No trouble, no on the table. Not just for the poor. Once you get no money, let's show your kids get no opportunity for them. They say to help people, thank you for what you want. That's true. Everyone is equal for you for you treating the people. I just tell you that it's the best thing. I just want to ask you one question that will give the rescue. You're not giving the people what they want, then you still give the rescue. Let me ask you, is the rescue the people that not like you? You say you are going to change things, but we not seeing changes. I'm just saying to you, maybe now you are asking things. We're not seeing changes. You really want to see how they go. CDC and Unity Party, they can't go through. You downsizing, you wish you wanting. That one is for the happy when people suffering. You downsizing, you wish you wanting. That one is for the happy when people suffering. Tell me who you rather be the rescue now. You know you're refugee. I said, who's a rescue? I just want to ask you one question now. You give the rescue. You're not giving the people what they want, they will still give the rescue. Let me ask you, is the rescue the people that not like you? That's what I we are seeing changes, we wish you counting. That one is for the happy when people suffering. We dance we wish you counting. That one is for the happy when people suffering. Tell me who you rather be the rescue now. You know you're rescuing. I said, it's a rescue. I just want to ask you one question now. You give the rescue. You're not giving the people what they want, they will still give the rescue. Let me ask you, is the rescue the people that not like you? That's what I you gotta give the rescue now. You know you're rescuing. I said, it's a rescue. I just wanna ask you one question now. You give the rescue. You not giving the people what they want, they will still give the rescue. Let me ask you, is the rescue the people that not like you?
From a hero to a victim of witch hunt and political vindictiveness. Representative Yaka Koluba is at the verge of being expelled from the House of Representatives on the orders of Joe Bwaka, Jeremiah Kuhn, Richard Nabeku, and the rest of the Unity Party people who feel offended by Yaka's consistent criticism against the government.
is a rescue.
From an ally, from one person who was able to help cement the victory, from an individual who sacrificed all. From an individual who was able to reject too many political offers.
You wish counting down the top of the Liberian people suffering.
To a victim of political witch hunt.
Down the top of the Liberian.
Representative Yeka Koluba is at the verge of being expelled by the political insensitive House of Representatives under the gavel of a regime speaker. The country Liberia continue to deteriorate on a daily basis because people who are supposed to be knowledgeable about maintaining the peace and governing a country under one accord are themselves instigating tension, violence, things that can breed tension and cause confusion. This is what you see happening when the deputy speaker, the speaker, vice president, and president of the Republic of Liberia will abandon the critical issues confronting the country, will abandon the issue of border security, when they will continue to abandon the issue of territorial integrity, when they are abandoning the issue of job creation and justice for the young people, but will continue to focus on the expulsion of Yeka Koluba because he has been very, very critical about an evil regime. Then it says how the government is missing out on her crucial campaign promises. Welcome to Freedom Radio Liberia. Freedom Hub is the program. My name is Kyle. Alexa is here. General Roosevelt is also here today. And so we're going to be having a tripartite engagement of issues relating to the country in Liberia. There are too many things to talk about. And the Yeka Koluba issue is an issue of concern. On yesterday, we witnessed the Students' Unification Party and several other young people institutions involved with a one-day protest action in Monrovia and parts of the country. During the course of the protest, Gregor Coleman did what Gregor Coleman knows how to do best. Deployed men and women of the Liberian National Police with lethal weapons and abundance of tear gas. Peaceful students, brutalized them, incarcerated some of the students, from the protest yesterday. And as a matter of fact, there are too many condemnation we are receiving folks from the opposition political parties, political leaders of some of the opposition political parties, and even members of the Unity Party are themselves condemning what has been the action of the Liberian National Police against peaceful students or armed students. All of the criticism, coupled with what the police was able to do, will all confirm the issue of lawlessness, police brutality, and intolerance being exhibited by this government. We're going to talk more about these issues here on the platform. And so now that you are there and we are here, let's welcome all of you to the conversation, including all of you, our fans and our supporters. Those of you who follow us on a daily basis and appreciate what we do. Those of you who do not know where we are, you don't know us, but you make it your duty every day to listen to Alexa, to listen to Jerome, to listen to KOK, to listen to Freedom Radio Liberia. We say we are grateful. Even those of you who do not like the things we say, like our brother Austin Carl would normally do, we normally say on the show, those of you who hate us so much, those of you who, when you get waste, you get sassy, who you play just to harm us, we say, let God be with you. Let God take care of you. Let God bless you. And so with all of these, plus many others are constituting today's menu, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll bring you Crime Stoppers Liberia, SAR Insurance, and later on win Liberia. So the cash giveaway is on, and you're going to be winning some money. Let's hope and pray that we're going to give somebody some money on the platform today, like we did on the other day. Our job is to keep giving people money on the platform. So keep it coming into *255*1#. The more you play, the better your chances are. Right here on the platform. Let's see if we can pay some money out in the soonest possible time. So for Lone Star Cell MTN mobile money users, it's *255*1#. For Orange money users, it is *255*7#. Let's take a break. When we come back, we bring you the rest of the conversation on 87.9.
From the center to interior, keeping us safe, you're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peaceful.
The sun is hot and this traffic isn't moving. Most of all, my car insurance expires today. Now I have to file a parking to stay in long queue. My whole day is gone.
My friend, why are you doing that to yourself? You don't need to go to them. Star Auto Express comes to you. It is the fastest way to get your auto insurance in Liberia.
Will they come to me in this traffic?
Anywhere in Monrovia, just send your vehicle documents to them on WhatsApp. They will process everything in 10 to 15 minutes. You pay with mobile money or cash. When they arrive at your door, no stress, no waiting, and the best part, delivery is absolutely free of charge.
So I can stay in my office, send a WhatsApp, and my sticker just appear.
Exactly. And listen, if you insure your car for 1 full year, SAR gives you a free gasoline coupon. You are saving time and getting free gas just for being a new customer. It is extra value for your money. SAR Insurance is committed to protecting you across Liberia from Broad Street, Nsinko, Todwala, Buchanan, and Ganta City. We are there for you. Drive with confidence, knowing you are by a name trusted by the Central Bank. Get your relief today. WhatsApp us at
0770-381293,
0771-504645. Free calls or Orange 0771-111222 or Lone Star 7223. Star Auto Express. No stress, no waiting, just simple, fast delivery.
Okay, so welcome back to the program Freedom Hub on 87.9. Jerome, Alexa, good afternoon. Welcome. Wednesday.
Hi. So hello. It sounds strange. But I would like to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you. Welcome to the midweek presentation. We have a lot to talk about today. And overall, it is good being back on Freedom Hub. And Jerome, thanks for calling me. My boss name never texts in, but that's okay.
I can just say thanks. Are you telling the public I call you? By the way, Wednesday, we are here and fully represented. We have Freedom Hub Princess is here. Yesterday we missed her. And welcome to the folks monitoring.
Welcome, guys.
Okay, so we're there are too many things happening in the country. So yesterday was the protest. We spoke partly about it, but I want all of us to try. So Alexa should go for Women Pay's post. He did a post on the protest action yesterday. Women Pay did a piece. Then Jusu Kamara
from the Freeport.
From the Freeport. Jerome, do you have Jusu Kamara's piece? I wish you had it. Jusu Kamara.
Does he have another page active.
Women pay.
Yeah, I'm saying this one. I'm looking for an official page that he has.
You will not get anything checked with Facebook something else. So go and check it.
Facebook.
That's what I'm saying. You will not find something with the Facebook verification. You won't find it. Okay.
It's kind of confusing her.
Exactly. What do you mean? Does he have 2 pages or
No, he has one page, but you will not find anything with the.
So this is what I'm looking at
Good,
here,
good,
and
good.
there's nothing here about yesterday's event.
No, he wrote something about yesterday's event. Okay.
2 days ago, woman pay. Was it deleted or not? I don't know.
Okay, so maybe something was maybe something is wrong. But he issued a statement regarding that situation. He issued a statement. Okay, so hold on. Let's go to Jusu Kamara's post. He is at the Freeport of Monrovia. I'm told he's in the communication department. So he said, terror against the people's children is not short of madness and arrogance. Gregory and his men should understand this. This is coming from Jusu Kamara. He used to be the chairman of SOUP. I know chairman of SOUP or something. When he was at the University of Liberia.
The Secretary General at one point.
Yeah. So under the Weah's administration, they used to call him SOUP Ibu. You know, I mean, that's how they used to call him. Jusu Kamara. I don't know why they used to call him like that. But that's how popular, you know, I mean, he was referred to. So Kamara has been very vocal against the Weah administration from the SOUP angle. And so yesterday, after witnessing Gregory Como flocking some of the police officers and brutalizing them, you know, jailing those female students, you know, some police people screeching, the people cheering, you know, in the name of arresting, but they were playing with the children's breast. You know, yeah, that's what you see policemen holding the girls' children, carrying them, you know, all the kind of things that sexual harassment they can be on, but they can be acting it out, that arrest they carry on. You know, so for I mean, at the end of all of what was happening, Jusu Kamara had to, you know, write about Gregory and so forth. But the conversation is, he is a supporter of the Unity Party right now. He is part of this government. At the same time, criticizing Gregory Como and referring to Gregory's action as arrogance and madness. Jerome, Alexa, there are divided opinion as to the sincerity of Jusu's statement. I mean, you seem lost on it. There are divided opinion about Jusu's statement. Folks are saying Jusu just talking so in front of us.
Can I embarrass you?
Can say, oh, Jusu, what are in the struggle before? You silent here, your own government, Gregory Como flocking us, and you silent, you're not saying anything. So some folks are saying it is on the basis of that Jusu, you know, issued a statement. While others are thinking that he issued a statement because he's a student, you know, veteran, and regardless of his current portfolio, he still understands exactly what students are going through and would not condone anything that would tend to go against the interests of the general student population. What say you? What is it from your angle? I mean, how are you going to address the two different opinions regarding the post he did?
Yeah.
Why I try to check for Women Pay's own statement?
Yes. And I think I'm going to take it from my own personal feeling and reaction. Sometimes when these things are said, you look at when the government is going to react. Especially when you are dealing with a government who marks everything that is said by anyone who doesn't agree with the government.
Okay.
I also follow, I was trying to find it, but I didn't just get it up to this time. The former assistant minister at the Ministry of Mines, who was actually relieved of his post, made similar statement.
Yeah, Women Pay.
No, not Women Pay. He was the assistant minister.
Carlos Edison Tungbe.
Yeah.
From the same soup.
Yeah. Then for the Ministry of Mines and Energy.
Yeah, he was displaced though.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So you will see these statements coming at this stage. But the rationale behind this is that the government doesn't listen. The government of the Republic of Liberia doesn't listen. It is not about Jusu speaking. It is not about Temwe speaking out. It's about how the government respond to these things. Because at the end of the day, once the citizens of our country do not feel pleased with the governing structure or how things are going, they have the right to respond. And the only right not to go for gun, but to express themselves in the way that perhaps the protest they use. So it doesn't matter if someone speaks from the NPA. There was an issue where he was speaking against his boss as well. But for me, I think the government has turned to be, an enemy to the people, not even the students alone, but the entire country. We are dealing with a government that when the people speak, the government comes down hard on the ordinary people, forgetting that they are the people who invented protestation across the country in modern time. And so if you think protest was okay yesterday, why you think protest is wrong today? So I'm not going to look at who is speaking on it. It's his personal view. He has the right to speak, but a man who makes $4,000 in a country like Liberia, where ordinary citizens go to bed hungry, I think he should be sharing his salary or talking about reducing his salary than to speak on protests.
Okay, Alexa, Jusu's statement and several others. Some say they're being nationalistic for talking down on their own government, especially when Gregory Kumo police brutality is on the increase and so forth. While others think the guys are faking, faking so that their colleagues who are still in the soup vanguard, party can now say, "Oh, he will get a job now to free people, so you're not talking again," and so forth. So, what is it from your angle? Do you share who's the opinion?
So I'm not going to go back and talk about as to whether these statements coming from people who are working in this administration, people who are members of the Unity Party, as to whether they're being nationalistic or hypocritical. That's not what I'm going to focus on. For me, I think the point of contention here is it has been validated that police brutality continues to persist, because even the people who are not to talk about it to some extent, especially when you're considering some level of fairness, you're not now validating what people have said over and over again. So just focusing basically on the individuals, trying to present a message of Greg and his police. They're basically not as professional as should be. They're handling people, whether it is the students, whether it is citizens. They're handling people in the way that is unprofessional. I remember that I think last year when we had a situation of capital, you had young people, you had some people who were old, they were there. Some of them were not even people who were basically strictly into politics in this country, but because of the Constitution, they actually felt the Constitution was under serious threat. They needed to go there and to petition their very own lawmakers to say, hey, this is exactly what's happening, and I think the Constitution is to be protected, and we're here to petition you, our lawmakers, to make our case. Those people were brutalized. They were beaten. Some of the people who were there, they were students as well. Not because you did not see them with maybe a particular shirt saying we're from SUP or we're from SIM or we're from these different universities across the country. You had students there as well. But again, they were brutalized. And that was something that was hugely politicized by some of the very same people who are speaking up today, because of students from the University of Liberia, which is not a good thing. We've been against police brutality over and over again. We have called out Greg and his men over and over again right here on this very platform that they should not do what they're doing, especially when it comes to police brutality. So I don't really care about these different views from whether it is from Jusu, it is from Wilmot Pay, or some members of the Unity Party. that's not something that we should elevate to some extent. But I'm sure you have your own thing you want to say about it, and maybe you've also, seen the hypocrisy in some of these different statements across the board. But at the end of the day, the point of contention here is, and something that we should focus on, is the fact that police brutality is here, and these very same people who yesterday they criticized some things that happened, even though some police were, giving out water, food to protesters to some extent, and they saw all those things that happened, and you know exactly what was the narrative. You know exactly the different, statements made across the board. And today we have these very same people here, and they're looking at these things happening. So it seems like you're focusing on just one point and disregarding other points, because this is not the first time we have had people to protest, to gather peacefully. This is not the first time since the sentencing of Mr. Boakai to the presidency. This is not the first time since Greg became, the Inspector General of the police. This is not the first time. We have seen these things over and over again. And have we also seen, citizens being brutalized? Of course, we've seen that. And who is the IG from the onset? It has always been Greg. So have we seen these very same people, speaking up against it? I'm not sure. If there's a moment, I think they need to also, send those records to us to talk about it. But at the end of the day, police brutality is not good. And I would just like to say this: the students, I saw exactly. I was not really active on the social media. I've not been so active, but today I saw that young lady, how she was being dragged. I saw it. And if a lot of you are going to sit back and think this is about politics or this is about ruining the image of this country, so you're just going to sit back and say, oh, those young people are not serious, that's why they're out there, it means something is wrong with you. Because how can a young girl go to protest for something she believes in, something she's willing to stand up for? They didn't just go there without a particular cause. They stated clearly, we are here because we need job, we need this. They were clear about that. It didn't just start yesterday. They had talked about it before yesterday, arrived. And they went there as young people. They went there before becoming students. They're Liberians, right? They went there as Liberians. They went there as students. They went there as young people who want to, have these issues, especially the issues in this country, on their head, to say, hey, we're here speaking against it. But look what happened to them. So if you're out there saying, oh, it is this and that, that means you're insensitive. So I'm not here to focus on who said what, who didn't say what, because that doesn't change anything. All the things have been happening ever since Greg been here for 2 years and more. We've had Joseph Walker here. People, they not beat people up there, market women, and small, they not beat plenty of people. Nobody understands and say, oh, especially you're from your very political party or the government, you're not saying, oh, this is that and that is that. So I don't see this as relevant.
Okay, so basically, here is the conclusion on it from my end. The CDC chairman also spoke criticizing but Gregor Cuomo's police and the way they go about addressing protest issues in the country. The guys in the Unity Party are very smart. And their smartness is from a criminal perspective. Their smartness is sinister. They ain't got no good intention for the country. People can be smart, but their smartness can be for wickedness. So don't say, oh, how you see the people smart, then you see the people bad again. No. It's smart not only for good people. In fact, devil is very smart.
Of course.
Satan himself, very smart.
Very strategic.
That smartness made Satan to wait for Adam to move on in the garden first before he go talk to Eve alone, because he knew if Adam was going to be first in, he was not going to be able to convince Eve at that level. Two heads are better than one. So that smartness made Satan to succeed in giving Eve that apple where she go do stuff with. So
did the Bible actually say apple?
The conversation at this level is go to Bible studies on Sunday. He will tell you, not yet. Now, here is a situation. You see the guys, they're very crafty and they think everybody in the country is stupid. That's how the Unity Party people can behave. They know that they are messing up. They know that Gregor Cuomo is running a junta police force. They are aware. They're aware that Greg is running a very unprofessional police institution. They are aware that Gregory Como is using the Liberian National Police as an auxiliary of the United Party Brigade. The only reason why they are ashamed to change the blue uniform to green uniform is because the other partners are watching. They'll say, "Oh, my man, you're doing too bad." But trust me, if you see polymer, don't think that the blue uniform you see. You are seeing a green uniform. If you're seeing the Republic of Liberia badge, don't think you are seeing the badge of the Republic of Liberia. You are seeing a United Party logo. And that's what it is. So when you find Jusu there writing, "Oh, Greg, you are that reckless, or you do the one," they're only doing it because they want the quote-unquote independent society, independent Liberian people to say, "Okay, you know why? Not everybody in the government against, in support of the blunder that happening. Just in case there is any political conversation, then they can buy some level of support for no flimsy conversations." It doesn't make sense. The puppet tell the children say, "You go cost everybody in a yard." And while all the children are going in court matter, it's a matter, go there, be acting that you talking to your brother, then they might not be cursing. That's the cow fly theory, the cow fly approach. You know what the cow fly can do? The cow fly can pinch you. When you won't stop feeling it, they will use the feathers. The cow fly wings, they will use the feather to be put in breeze there. So it can sting you without a small antenna. It gets small, cow fly gets small, the more. When you stick you on it, it suck your blood. When you won't feed it, then you can use the feather and put small breeze there. So at the time when you won't feel it, the fellow can put small breeze there, and you say, "Okay, but nothing happening to me." They sting you again. When you won't feel it, put small breeze there. Before you can yourself, when you go deep inside, where you realize that, "Oh, cow fly there," then you wake up and run away. That's how the guys are doing. They intentionally causing the problem, and because they know that the people are suspecting and the people are realizing that they are being diabolical and terrible in the way they're running the country, so they say, "Okay, few of you more ale." And that conversation is going to go directly to the Yego Koluba discussion. We see it happening. They divided themselves into two already, but we're going to jump on a side. So what they are doing is to play smart. So that it appears like this is not a Unity Party sanctioned operation. You saw when they broke the people horses in Jokpa Town, in the State Town area. The next day we saw the political Reverend Luther Tappe. He went there. Political Reverend Luther Tappe went to the place and said, standing in solidarity with the people. Your government is in power. That your government can use one small red sheet, how you call it, a ruling from a magisterial court. While the people on their way to the Supreme Court for redress, your government can send machine to break horses down. They break horses down, then you wake up the next morning and say you go there to go do solidarity. No, that's not how you do it. As political party chairman, you go to your president and tell him, say, "Chief, something happening in the country is not good. Call the Chief Justice, they have a solution towards it." But not the way the people are destroying, then you go sit down. So that's how they are. They are very corny in their actions. They are very, very corny. And when we say they get vexed with us, but at their attitude, all that thing Juice is talking ain't true. Whether he's doing it for a minute in soup, I don't even believe it. He is acting on the instruction of the Unity Party. The point is, okay, Jusu, see you from soup, you get a moral standing. Carlos Tingway, see you from soup, you get a moral standing. You're just going to criticize Greg, so the people would not think that this is a decision of the government of Liberia sanction. Yeah, and the government sanction. So they're going, "Oh, Greg, acting like," and as I said, which is a very cardinal point. The last time blind people, disabled people, elderly people went up Capitol building to protest. The police, an old lady from Nikutown election, they tear gas that old woman. The woman was running, tear gas on her. She was suffocating. She fell on the ground. She almost died. The police got to tell her, I don't know what kind of first aid, treatment they administer. Later on, she came to herself in the evening. Why we didn't see Ibu? Like I can call you Ibu. I don't know. So let me just say Jusu Kamara. Why we did not see Jusu Kamara issuing condemnation against Greg when an elderly woman was beating and tear gas. Why Kala Innocent Timber and the rest of the folks, including our man Jusu, why did they not criticize the King John massacre? I call that massacre. Not because people are not playing it, but the go get 3 women in row who are protesting for better lives. Why didn't the guys criticize the police for that? Why didn't the guys criticize the police for all of the police brutality that we've been witnessing? The last time MCSS students were protesting because the teacher left classes. Joe Baga government paid the teachers. They left classes. The students decided to protest on behalf of their teachers. The police again fire tear gas on students in uniform. These are all men and they not even say anything. Because they know the current victims of police brutality are university students. And there was a record in this country of university students, Alexa. The last time Samakaya Do felt that he could go to UO campus and do yama yama, there was a stiff resistance. And there were political consequences towards it. We saw what happened in 2022. One of the great went to the UO campus. I mean, to some extent, that cost him his election in 2023 because that area is his district. So these guys are aware that the action taken against the University of Liberia students is very grave indeed. They know the consequences. They know that they've already stepped on the toe of the intellectual class of the country. You can do that yama yama to Morowa people and all the other managers and that. When you start to go to that level, it means you are attacking the intelligentsia of the country, and they know that. So they all decided to split themselves into two. But I like how the both of you ended it. This thing is nothing about being patriotic. This is a whole particular level of insensitivity. It is selective. The fact that you could not do it for the high school students, you could not do it for the other old men who are protesting, and you're not doing it right now. It shows that you are not okay. A true patriot will advocate every time and at every given point in time. You will not wait for a particular instance. They were living. Jusu were not on oxygen when they were killing the people in Kinjong. They were not on oxygen when all of the protest action happened. He was alive, healthy. In fact, I think he started getting small money from the port. So you're okay. No, you're good. Why didn't he talk about it? I think Kala Tima was said to Ministry of Lands and Energy. He had all the men who were doing the money work in the interior. He had that number. They could talk one-on-one. And, he had all the men number, the money agent. You were just friendly with them. I'm still used to getting money. I just saying you were friendly with them. He had that number. You were okay. You were healthy. He had everything. So at the end of the day, that whole criticism is just silly, and we're not going to listen to it. Your government is corrupt. If your government is brutal, if you want to solve the problem, don't go to Facebook. Jusu can go to Joe Baga Hall every day. Unless they will not stop him from entering. Go to Joe Baga and tell him, Papa, the thing that you're doing is not good. In that Facebook, you'll go solve that problem. You are in government. You can attend big political party meetings and governmental meetings behind the scene that the people can see. So instead of you coming on Facebook to alley and pretend like you're better off, go to Joe Baga Hall rehab. And tell you, Papa, the thing you do will suffer us. Tell the campaign for you will suffer. Tell Greg to stop fucking the people cheering. Tell Greg to stop beating innocent people. Tell Greg to stop putting tear gas in people cheering eyes. You put tear gas in somebody's eye, 2-3 years, the person will start getting issue. Use your internal opportunities instead of coming on Facebook to filibuster. I mean, that's filibustering, that's showboating. All that thing you do ain't making sense. And so you're not fool. You're not able to fool us. So we're gonna leave it. Let's go to the main reason why today's session is convened. The main reason why today's session is convened is the issue that has to do with Representative Yeka Koluba. You see, let me say this to our people. The country is crazy. Oh, you surprised? Yes, Liberia is crazy. The country, crazy. Sorry to say, but that's what it is. And it will take you and I, all of us who want the country to get better, to make it better. Jeremy can say we gotta make Liberia better. Do you make something better or right?
If it is okay, you can make it better.
You can make it better.
It's already okay.
It's already okay. We gotta fix the country. Do you fix something that is already fixed? Something when I spoil?
It's the painting word to word.
Okay.
You get
So when I say the country, people say the country needs to be rescued, the country needs to be redeemed, do this. So if the country is not having issue, we're not facing. But that is not the conversation. I saw Alexander Cummings, the political leader of the ANC. I saw his post regarding the plan to remove Representative Yeka Koluba. I also saw the post. I don't want to dignify her. I'm not going to mention her name here. Let me just leave it. I saw several other posts done, including that from the CDC. One that was done from the CDC chairman, Janga Cole, Alice Cummings, Mariah Yakula, the rest of the other people. And we are at a very critical point in the country that if care is not taken, we will plunge this country into chaos. Don't be afraid to talk bad thing when it coming happen. Maybe when you talk it, people who are concerned will change their behavior. In so doing, it could prevent that bad thing from happening. Yeka Danas moment. Hey, whether you like Yeka or you not like him, Yeka Danas moment. Chatila will never become brave and stronger than Yeka when he contributed to the nonsense 14 years we are in the country. In fact, Chatila was a Congo boy, very civilized, clean skin. Gerald, are you getting what I'm saying? Clean palm, no coin in your palm. Bright old man. One of my sisters can say, "Finally, man." Okay.
No, I thought the man was young. I thought the man was young.
No, listen. I said one of my sisters can say, "Finally, man." Chastelo, he was a pretty boy.
Yeah.
That pretty boy went to Burkina Faso and then to Libya. That pretty boy made us eat. How do you call that thing? What kind of boy? Patanga boy. That pretty boy made us to eat pan cabbage. That pretty boy contributed to us sleeping in refugee camps under tarpaulin.
Getting on Zolotisa and the other ship, the most popular ship in Liberia history, during 1996.
Eating armor water.
Cocodolo.
Bulletproof. Bullet biscuit. That pretty boy made us to go to Budubura camp and where the our people in Awutu will start running behind Liberian refugees and depriving them of freedom.
Internally displaced as well.
That pretty boy made us go to Tabu, Ivory Coast, and we'll be standing in line for burger wheat and beans. And the Ivorians will be insulting us. And when the Ivorians see people defecating in the bush, they will stand there and say, "This is Liberian mess." Oh yeah, the Ivorians.
They were identified because of the food.
Yeah, during the war when the Ivorians see somebody go, they will say like, "Brother, probably go poo in the bush." When the Liberian see it, Liberian can say, "That Liberian is coming here."
You want to bet?
Yeah, I mean, that's yes, Alexa.
That's crazy. Attention, l'accent.
That's it.
Casta à l'ivoire.
Don't bring French.
You understand? So it was that pretty boy who contributed to us going to refugee camps and doing all of the yama that all the things that happened to us. Now, what am I trying to say? Yeka got a more strategic security background than what Taylor had. Taylor was working with GSA, and, helping to buy some kind of those cars. You gain some, you went and took the mark. You went away and go eat some those. When you will not bring the money, I'll give you.
You are talking about smart negatively and
Thank
positively.
you. Yes.
So he used his own smart.
Oh yeah. Taylor was smart. He just took some of the money from GSA. He ran away. Those say, okay, when he come here, you can't. We'll arrest you. And when they arrest you, That's your thing. Oh.
They will not see you again.
No, that's your thing. Don't arrest you for corruption. That's your thing.
Oh.
Those he arrested for corruption, you know the PSP Park situation, right? they were taken to the beach for corruption.
Yeah.
So Taylor knew that they were money were stealing a dog, grappling at dawn.
Things will happen.
So Taylor was a pretty boy who went out of the country as a pretty boy and did all the things. My point is, I saw James Coleden today in the chambers, in one conference room, and James Coleden is sitting down and presiding over the expulsion hearing of Yeke, and I laugh. I say, the guys are plunging the country into chaos. The guys are setting a very terrible precedent that if we are not careful, if we do not nip it in the bud, if we don't abort this evil pregnancy, we could be setting this country up for serious chaos in the future. And that future may not be too long. That future may not be too long. Yeke did nothing. Yeke did nothing. Today, lawmakers are in court, Alexa. Lawmakers are in court on accusation of burning Capitol building. Allah?
One of the longest cases we've seen.
So if Police Director Grego Como and the rest of the people had issues with statements Yeke made, there is nothing stopping them from arresting Yeke and putting him before the court. Charge him. If he is found guilty in a court of competent jurisdiction, our law says a criminal cannot be lawmaker, right? So once you find him guilty, you put him in jail. Good. Then you can go to district 10 now and do your by-election, because you know he can be in jail as a prisoner and be lawmaker.
He can be functioning.
After a few days, when they say Yaga go by absent, after a few days, the chief clerk will say, "Oh, the man been absent for some time." Automatically,
and the law can defend you.
Thank you. But for James Coleden to sit down and allow themselves to be used, he said, "Chairman of Rules, Order, and Administration." You, James Coleden, who took machine, Alexa, welding machine to the office of a certain speaker on a holiday
when we had international guests.
When Marabio Oraya at BDC, Jerome, Marabio was at BDC as our guest on the Armed Forces Day. Several other military generals in West Africa came to that program. While they were in Liberia, James Coleden had McKenna beginning wedding shop meeting, busting for the Kofa office and installing iron door. That you investigating Yeke for disorderly conduct and whatever the case is, and you say actions are not in conformity with dignity.
Why is always at the front?
Because it's being used.
When it comes to the
James Coleden is being used.
When it comes to the
he was the one distributing. He was the one distributing the. You remember how much was it? 15,000 that time.
And he was like Matthew, the tax collector.
Yeah,
he was thinking.
He was the one distributing the money to the Luther College and taking 200 from the money.
And that's the reason I'm asking why he's always at the front.
Because I mean, this young man decided to just do it the way he want to do it. Nobody.
I think it is greed.
No, but Oliver, I'm asking this question because yeah, go ahead, Princess.
I think it is greed. I know James Coleden personally. We were in the same church when I was actively into golf business. Okay. And he was also president of our youth department. Okay. So this is someone who has always wanted, to become representative. And he was always saying the right things that people needed to hear. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So to some extent, now that he is in this position, I think he is still desperate. He is still greedy for more. So he wants to be seen as this person whose name is always mentioned. Everybody knows his name, not for the right reasons, for all the wrong reasons.
So you can make yourself popular like that. Like Oliver said, Oliver was naming some officials here. They were here yesterday. They were acting powerful and acting like tomorrow doesn't exist.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
So this young man, as you people say, He's always on the negative against the law. So what happens tomorrow if he leaves?
James Collier was the one who was in charge of the voting machine that broke into the office of a certain speaker. Remember, Rejekun resigned and recontested.
Yeah, he did.
Before Fanati Kufa could be referred to as former speaker constitutionally.
And we still went back to the same things, you know?
You understand it? So at the time he was busting into Fanati's office, Fanati was the certain speaker of the Republic of Liberia. He burst into the main office for Rejekun to have a space there. That James Collier, you go subject Yeke Koluba to investigate on the basis of morality and maintaining the prestige of the House of Representatives. You have a broad day and robber. Oh, to take a wedding machine and go bust into somebody's office. That robbery. When the president is down there, that robbery. That robbery. Hey, you got the capital building. How you call this thing? The sergeant arms. They say they recording Fandiko Vazine one catching. You know, two table. And, you know, I mean, he's calling you one catching, two table. Do the one, do that one.
Go ahead, Oliver.
Oh, I see that. Don't worry about it.
And let's not give you number to that person.
Oh no, you might jump for that here.
You understand that? So to see James Collier being the one to investigate Yeke by itself, it's an indication that the guys are playing with the future of this country. Why do you want to investigate Yeke? Let's assume that Yeke said the land the Guinean soldiers still eating money kalama on right now in Foya.
Was he wrong?
Let's say he was. Let's say
for the sake of
the argument.
Let's play the devil.
Let's say Yeke was wrong. What is the difference from what Yeke said and what Kula Fofana wrote on the executive mansion page? She said, and I'm going to paraphrase, that Guinean soldiers are on a piece of land claimed to be for Liberia. Our own executive mansion said that piece of land is Liberia is claiming to be. Liberia is claiming to be the owner of that piece of land. That's what they wrote. Executive mansion wrote that on their own page. The president's office wrote and said that piece of land in question is a piece of land claimed to be for Liberia. What is the difference between what Kula wrote for President Baka and what Yeke said? Yeke said the land for Guinea. I'm paraphrasing. I'm not quoting him verbatim. But I mean, he said something like the land is for Guinea. Kula said Liberia is claiming to be the owner. Oh, our own mansion is telling us that we are claiming to be the owner, or the mansion should be saying we are the owner. Moreover, the truth is these people are now removing Yeke. They are now attempting to remove Yeke because of that statement of Guinea land. They are doing so because they want to place Yeke in a very tough, disadvantageous position. So let's move as lawmaker. The first thing I will cut the economic strength.
Yeah.
You're not gonna salary again coming to
They're putting tension on.
Thank you. You're not gonna salary.
Political power as well, you know.
Thank you. Political power. The next thing is there's some immunities that lawmakers can benefit from. Like going to a session, coming to a session, you can arrest him. They make him put his area on Tuesday, Thursdays, and use the opposite lane. You know, so that certain things you will not be able to do to him. So the guys are political about it. Let's disarm Yeke. Then you will not have that reason to fight us back. But what they are not realizing is that this is going to cause a lot of problems. I'll take it for example, Alexa and Jeru. If this Yeke expulsion will be allowed by the lawmakers of Capitol Building, it will be a very terrible precedent. Very, very terrible one. The first thing, all the lawmakers down there who are supposed to be critical about the governance of our country will be afraid to talk. because they were saying you to one James Collier who already got the radio. You want to say that in front of him because they want to say they gave you due process. Joe Parker, Jeremiah Cohen, and Rachel Cohen already told James Collier say you're expelled, including Tifa. Say you're expelled him. They already got that verdict. If you check it out, they have already written the report. You can just go in front of them for the formality, and that is total nonsense. When you decide to run the country in such a way that you will abandon the governance issue of the country and start to hunt individuals, you are setting the country up for disaster. When disaster strikes back, it becomes detrimental for everybody.
Yeah.
And the nonsense you're doing so, and you got to stop. That the nonsense you're doing so, and you got to stop. People who got hurt before and left this country, they did not return good. Somebody told me, there's something that did the second of the corner. And Corner ran for he went to Guinea, he went to France, went to other places. When Corner was coming back to Moreover, he did not come back in his Grand Cherokee Jeep.
He didn't use plane.
He didn't use plane.
He used the butchers.
When Sekou Demode Corner was coming, you were coming and asking people for more mortar. How are you coming with? Somebody told me. Charles said that there's something to tell me. When he was coming, he came with General John Galan, he came with Gio Matali, he came with Bebo, he came with Model. Somebody told me Samarkand did something to Prince Johnson. Did something to Thomas Kwempa. When people are returning, he returned on the eve of Christmas. At the place where President we had to Kota, Butuo, where Arako border. A government in power should stop harming people, should stop attacking people. A government in power should stop running after individuals using the law. The government should stop hiding behind laws and hiding behind funny regulations to target people. It is bad. It is a dangerous thing to do. The country already old. The country already dirty. The country already ugly. People fighting to keep Labrador better. You see, Asho speaking here. All the country where he went to, that year he can't almost feel.
You're not strong for our country now. What time to?
No, because your country is not gonna. Your country got problem, and that's why the reason why you strong because you are born here. You used to it. Asho speak that one West Point came back.
In the first place for the men to get malaria or fever.
You understand that?
Yeah.
We stop managing with mago in the country. We're fighting hard to face the country. And you're in power, hurting people, running after people. All your decisions you're taking are decisions that can plunge the country into trouble. You look at somebody what the Constitution says, the job where the man get, the man is supposed to be here for 3 years. Even when the regional pass is going to be there for 3 years, you can move him. You see such a man, you go and remove him from there and bring your own person in power and put your own person there. Do you know what the law says? What the Constitution says about employment opportunity? It should be void of political alignment and so forth. You go after Yeke, you won't remove Yeke from a position because he is having political differences with you? Because you have political issues with you? What is wrong for Yeke to tell you to stop flying private jet because you and he promised us not to fly private jet when you became president? What crime is Yeke committing by reminding you that you promised that you wouldn't have gotten involved in building BB mansions, but today you're building BB mansions, $10 million in FOIA, $3 million in rehab, and a cherry passing around with white cherry in boat, naked, dancing with them on Facebook. What crime is it for Yeke to say these are not things you promised? No, what is the crime for Yeke to say, Pape, the time we're campaigning, you now have your name on your clothes. Why are you putting your name on your clothes now? Because Yeke is saying the truth. The same truth he used to say for which you are bringing him euro. I won't be playing all the recording here. I try to play the recordings. Jeremy Pia today, who is the Minister of Information, said any opposition leader who would choose not to vote for Yeke Kolba, I mean, a person that get good sense.
He's going to choose Yeke Kolba over his mother.
The woman who get brought to Jeremy Pia say, and that woman going to be on the ballot, you're going to vote for Yeke over that woman. You're going to put a big finger on a man's face. They ain't right in front of Yeke. You're going to vote for Yeke. The same Yeke has not changed. The things you said you wouldn't have done are the things you are doing, and Yeke is going to remind you what crime has he committed for which you are now going to the length of wanting to expel him. Let's pray Yeke will remain as peaceful as we can. Let's pray Yeke will be able to accept whatever you want to do with him. Let's pray Yeke will not be another PYJ. Let's pray Yeke will not be another stick with the one they call it. Let's pray Yeke will not be another Joe Bode, another Tomo Nimle, another Roosevelt Johnson, another Alhaji Kroma. Let's pray. Because these are the same disadvantages they could not take from different governments, different leaders at different times in the world. They could not take it. We are hoping, whether you succeed in your quest to remove Yeke or not, we are hoping Yeke will remain peaceful because we beg him, we beg the whole country. It is on the shoulders of the government to continue to maintain the peace. The sustenance of peace, tranquility, and freedom in every country rests squarely on the shoulders of the government. You are supposed to propel that initiative. You are supposed to lead it. When the government is the one igniting tension, looking for force, finding confusion where no confusion, it becomes problem. Imagine lawmakers are sitting on Capitol Hill discussing Yeke removal when there are reports of mineral resources being misused in this country. Lawmakers sit down and put in more energy, Jerome and Elisha. Come and submit for you to ask them some questions too. You are sitting there discussing Yeke when the country you call yourself lawmakers for. How about the country? A portion of the country. People that facing a tie, money karama, making green, yellow, and red flag on it. You're not concerned about it. But you are there fighting to expel one of your colleagues for refusing to be a coward. You are fighting to remove one of your colleagues for refusing to be bootlegger, for refusing to suck the toes of the president, the vice president, and the speaker. No, not everybody's going to lick Richard toes in the house now. Everybody's going to lick Joe Biden toes. Not everybody's going to lick Jeremiah toes. Yeke choose not to be a toes licker. He choose not to be worshiping. Oh, yes, you can respect the president, you can respect the vice president, you can respect the speaker, you can respect the deputy speaker. But you ain't supposed to lay down on the ground for them to walk on you. Now all of this sort of wear yellow t-shirt. Now all of this sort of go stay in the middle of the road and sing funny songs when the people are suffering, when the people are in pain. And because he chose to stand up to speak for the Liberian people, when most of you will not even speak. On the show today, after Alexa and Jerome will open up the lines, we ask Liberian people to swear any lawmaker who will stand to remove Yeke. The show today, we call the Liberian people when you call. At the end of your statement, you must swear any lawmaker who will stand to remove Yeke. Any lawmaker who is trying to remove Yeke, you must swear him. Papa swear him. After the show today, you must swear him. Swear her when a woman. Because this is wrong. You sit down in Capitol building, you're making 10, 11,000. Police officers make $120, $130. Liberian people working with foreigners, they are being treated badly. Our brothers and sisters in election who serving as house help, how do you call it, house boy, house girl, To the Lebanese man who's selling in idiot man. They're making $30-$40 for the idiot man. Lebanese man, the foreigner, they're sleeping with the people children, abusing them, raping them. No justice for the children. Our boys' children, our brothers, they go to work 6 o'clock in the morning. They don't leave from the work until 7 o'clock in the evening, above the labor time. They go to labor ministry and look for justice. Lawmakers are supposed to make sure that these things are settled. You abandon it, you leaving this critical issue so they discuss, and you're jumping to say, oh, sign Yeke out, you want to remove it. We are told that the government, the executive branch of the government, send pay the money to that place for each person who is signed to remove Yeke. And I'm saying, after my colleagues finish talking on this topic, when the callers call in, any lawmaker, okay, let me modify the swear. Any lawmaker who will receive money as payment to vote to expel Yeke, swear then. Joe, when you not receive money and you vote for Yeke to go,
you will not be.
No, the swear will not hold you.
But once you.
But you know what? Money there. Nobody will sign to move Yeke free. So once your decision to remove Yeke is not is influenced by money, you must swear them. Because it is wrong. When you remove Yeke, who will talk for him? Because all of you there, you are pressing us. You're just doing praise and worship. Worshiping Rachel Kunwode, worshiping Tifa. All of you are lawmakers, but you worshiping Kun and Tifa because of what they can get up. So you close your mouth, you're not even advocating for the Liberian people. The only man who can tell us what's happening. The only man among you who can come and when all of you are afraid to talk what's happening, they come and tell the Liberian people, you want to remove him? Or you want to remove the voice of the voiceless? They will swear you. Especially when your decision to remove him is not pillared on the facts, it's being influenced by money, the Liberian people will swear any lawmaker who will stand to remove Yeke. And that's how you know I got friends there who are representatives. All my friends in the Cabinet building who are representatives, when your signature on that paper will swear you. When you take money to swear to remove Yeke, we will swear you. And we open up the lines, people will swear. That nonsense has to stop. No, it should stop. It should stop. Look at them writing on Facebook. You seen Jusu were talking about Alexa Euro. How here you get he struggle? Well, all that thing bull crap. You know why? Because they believe they'll remove him. And when they remove him, a few of them, you know, everybody send few of them to go and talk in favor. So that when they remove him, you know, in the future, and kind of way you got to support them, then they go and say, but you know what is happening to you. Now all you know, and now all supporting you. So all roll against it, all puts there. So Yeke, I'm saying to you, you know, he just told me in meeting. But I'm saying to you, Representative Kolwa, all the United Party men who post your Facebook said they're not in support of the people who expel you, they are all jokers and liars. They are being programmed to do those right things because they know in the future, and they won't go back to be in power, they will go to you for support. And maybe you want to use this thing they're doing to you as a reason of not supporting them. And at that time, the one who writing now will tell you, oh, but chief, they don't know what to do to you. We're not there also for my sake. We come back. So all of them who you see writing right now, all of those right outs are not sincere. They are doing it because they are being programmed to do it. All of them. It is a government decision to remove you. But you know what? I know what other people are telling you to do. I know, you know, some of the different counsel you're receiving. But we're asking you to remain peaceful, remain calm, let the country be okay. Let them take their job. If they think that's what they want, let them take it. But the truth of the matter is, all of them who will stand for a removal, especially those who will receive money, history will judge them. We will start swearing them on the show today. I mean, what is that? What is that? Oh, that's the reason why the president called them back? That's the reason they call you back? To run after what they call? Drink cola, when they go to the building, go on fire, you were crying all day, crying and run. The man who removed the 2 chairs from the John chamber before the play got burned. As if in your game of anything, he said, my man, the play burn tomorrow. Move the chair here today. That he said, you go investigate. But I'm not going to say further because I know what my callers will say when they read the call. I'm just saying to submit. Yeka, in the moon, you don't do nothing. I know why I'm talking. And I want to take in the public space to beg you. When they move you, take some time out, go travel, finish, come back, re-strategize, and re-engage the political process. To the government, it is still not late. You can end that madness that you're starting. It doesn't make sense. You can end it. Leave Yeka alone. Yeka is not a problem in this country. Yeka is not the reason why police were beating marketeers here and there. They're not Yeka telling Joe Pagano to be a PB hostel with $20 million. They're not Yeka telling LEC to be unstable. What today? Jerome not calling to the home. Yeah, I'm not too sure you'll be calling that when you go home. You know, Yeka say LEC will be doing off and on. Yeka is not responsible for the level of hunger in the country. It is not Yeka who is responsible for everybody frying up. You walk on the road, you hear somebody, you care for your own friend because everybody vexed. Yeka is not responsible. You are responsible. You are the one in charge of the country. You're supposed to make the country better. So the energy you're using to bring Yeka down, use that energy to find jobs for the young people. Use that energy to find opportunities. Use that energy to straighten the laws. Use that energy to make the country workable for all Liberians. Not for you to be jumping around, moving around with personal vendetta. You're hunting a young man because he's been vocal. The same Yeka was insulting President Weah. You did nothing about it. You cheer him up. You supported him. Or because you start insulting President Baka now, so you feeling bad about it. You nurture him. You made him. He's your product. Why you jam with him now? Oh, because he's embarrassing your co-partner? Oh, you feel threatened that Yeka is expediting your exit from government? Well, what kind of people are they? What kind of people? Hypocrites. Filled with deception. That today you know Yeka can cause. That today you know Yeka can say some things he's going to say. That today you know. With all the problems are in the country, people hungry in the country right now. People hungry. You're not solving any other problem. Like Yeka, you jumping behind. What Yeka do to you? Jerome, let's hear you, my brother. We listen to the lecture, then we go home. We will call our people to spread the people today. Go ahead.
When you spoke about, there are a couple of issues you spoke about, and one of the things when you were naming those who came back to Liberia using the forest, the butchers, whatsoever. One of the things that Roosevelt Johnson said when the rotten chicken air bust, and one person was smelling. And with the issue, there are a couple of issues happening across Liberia. But sometimes I wonder, who to shift this blame on. Is it the Liberian people, the voters, or people blame the lawmakers? The problem is, the other day, all of us said, don't look at where you fall, but where you stump your toes. So how did it get to the House of Representatives? The Liberian people took the decision. And now, what we are seeing here today, it's just that yesterday we were playing a particular song here. And that song is what is happening in real life today at the House of Representatives. Sometimes you place your hope and confidence in other people. And you think you're going to get so much without evaluating that particular people or person. And at the end of the day, you are expecting so much. And today,
you have gotten the West. And that is the case with Yeke Koluba. Like I will always say, our country was moving forward. No matter what was happening, our country was progressing to the level not maybe expected, but gradually things were moving. So with the latest happening on Capitol Hill, all of us spoke well, but sometimes people have to pass through certain things to understand and get their senses back. Because the man we're speaking about today said all kinds of things, and the people who defended the man, the individual, they felt that those things were right. So it speaks to the fact that Liberians now should understand that when somebody comes to you and say, I can do this, the first thing to do is to evaluate. Do not make a decision because Methuselah came to you and said, I'm the oldest man in the country or in the world, so I can do this, and then you agree. So imagine the people who celebrated Yeke yesterday, nobody coming in his defense. Nobody. And everybody sees him as the worst enemy with things they supported yesterday. So he remains in the sea, in the ocean. Should I be the one coming in defense to say, oh, yes, Yeke should not be impeached. Oh, throw Yeke out. Oh, do not throw Yeke out. Somebody say, you have to learn so tomorrow you can take sound decision under pressure. And there where we are. There where we are. Let me tell you something before we move to Princess. People think that Jehovah God that we serve, or that you serve, people think that.
I'll tell you what, man. Go ahead.
Easy. I got a twist. Princess, go ahead.
No, go. I want to hear that.
No, Princess, go ahead. You all want boy? Princess, go ahead. We don't have the luxury of time. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. We'll talk that another time. Go ahead.
Okay, so there are moments where people have solace in their hands, and there are also moments where the people who have once used the solace in their hands have the sharpest knives. And I think this is the case. Yesterday, when Yeke Koluba was considered a celebrant, he had solace, and the people who are here today as well, who have the sharpest knives today, they also have solace in their hands because they were supporting him. They were behind him. He was celebrated as a hero. He was celebrated as a fearless and one of the bravest men ever to walk this earth, this soil, Liberia. All of them, they have ganged up on him. And today he is considered a villain. And I also think they were looking for a particular moment to corner Yeke Koluba. And the moment came, like when we had this whole Guinea-Liberia situation. That was the best moment for them that came. And I think it was also delivered to them on a silver platter because Yeke Koluba has always been the way he is. He talks the way he talks. The words he uses, it has always been that way. But they waited for a particular situation to corner him, and they did. And because of that, this is where we are. Yeke Koluba is battling up Capitol Hill for his job. He is battling for representation for his people and all those things. And I would just like to make this very clear. I will not sit here and say I'm in defense of Yeke Koluba. No, I'm not in defense of Yeke Koluba. You've listened to us here, time and time again. We've always maintained our disagreement with Yeke Koluba, not today from, the time we had George Weah, and this, we've always said that. But the way Yeke Koluba is being treated at this point in time, it is really laughable, and I think it's ironical, because the people who had considered Yeke Koluba when he said some of the worst things yesterday, he said some of the worst things. I think nowadays Yeke Koluba is rather calm than he was, 2-3 years ago. That's what I think. I don't know about you guys, but I think Yeke Koluba is rather calm than he was a few years ago. And what is even baffling, what is disappointing, is the people who are spearheading this entire, expulsion, or whether it is going to be suspension or whatever it is going to be. The people who are pushing for his expulsion, the people who are pushing for him to be, expelled. It is funny, because do they have the moral grounds to actually push for this? I'm not sure they do. You spoke about, James Colette. James Colette has been in the news for all the wrong reasons. Yeke Koluba again, they had Sonny, the capital bidding chair again. He was being very dramatic when that part got burned, and he was crying like that was his personal home, or he had something in there. He has been around. And then you have Richard Cohen. Richard Cohen is there, who stated, not in secret, he stated openly that he is a redeemed speaker. At that point, it sounded comical because we didn't really understand what he was talking about. But he was also warning us to get prepared for what was ahead of us. And here we are, 2026. Where is Richard Cohen? He is the speaker now. What is he doing? He is there, doing whatever he's supposed to do. As Foucault said the other day, he is, one of the favorite sons of the executive, the president, to be precise. So whatever happens there, they're just going to go there and read it. And the lawmakers who are part of the rule of law caucus, they're just going to sit there because they don't have the numbers. But I think this is really, really sad. This is sad because the precedent that is about to be set, it is not just about Yeke. That's why I'm saying I'm not in defense of Yeke Koluba. I'm not a fan of Yeke Koluba. No, I'm not a fan of some of the things he say. I don't dislike him as a person, but I will forever maintain that some of the words he uses, that's not how you should go ahead and do it. But right now, it is not about Yeke Koluba. It is about all of you up there at the Capitol. It is also about Liberia. Because here is the thing. Now we have forgotten. In fact, we have abandoned whatever that's happening at the border. Yeah? Do we still have people there? Do we still have Guinean soldiers there? That's the question to answer. Of course, they're still there. What exactly is going to be done for those guys to be sent to Guinea? We are still stuck over there. We have abandoned that particular crucial issue. And now we're focused on Yeke Koluba Capitol Hill because you guys want to have us forget about the major things that are happening. And we're focused now on Capitol Hill. So we'll continue to talk about Yeke Koluba, his remover, his expulsion, his this, his that. And even Richard Cohen, who promised the people after making BMO about 48 hours, we don't know if even see anybody down there in the first place. But they have removed our attention. They have rediverted our attention from Lofa Solomba border, and now we're here discussing Yeke Koluba and the people who once hailed him, the people who once considered him as the voice of the voiceless. It sounded funny, but that's exactly how he was. He was referenced. And today you have Yeke Koluba, and he doesn't even have a voice. He has a voice, but his voice cannot be used to save himself at this point in time. Not because he is unable to speak for himself. Is he speaking for himself? He is. Is he being heard? No. It is more like you're drowning and you're shouting sometimes when you're sleeping. You're having this sleep or paralysis where you want to shout, but you cannot shout. You are shouting, but your voice is not out there. It cannot be heard. That's exactly what's happening with Yeke Koluba today. And all of these lawmakers, some of them, they're happy, they're celebrating, they're doing this and doing that. This is the start of something that would not end beautifully. This is the start of something that would not end beautifully. And the reason is very simple. The reason is very simple. All of you there, as long as you are not, working with the regime speaker, you're very vocal about things that are happening, you are speaking probably against the executive, you will be another target. Because Yeke Koluba has been speaking against the executive, as he has always done in the past. He has not been brutal as he was against George Weah. Still, he has been speaking against the executive. He has been speaking against a lot of things that are happening in this country. And he became a target. I do not support treason. No, I respect the Constitution. I'm not like some members of the executive who do not support or respect the Constitution. I do. So obviously, when you have some things there, you have to go beyond it. You have to go beyond it. But no, this is the basis for which they're saying Yeke Koluba will be expelled, and they're forgetting about all the mix match, the inconsistent pieces of information given to us, the citizens of this country, by this government, without having a clear point of understanding as to what is happening at the border. Since we're focused on this border issue, since it is really, really way more serious, the president is not even here. The president is out of this country, Ethiopia. The people who are supposed to handle this particular border issue, they're not saying anything about it. And someone who talked about his sources or his source, someone who has said, I think this is what is happening. And if you want to fight Yeke Koluba, you can go ahead and do it. But the people are still at the border. So one would want to believe that, Yeke Koluba, I think Yeke Koluba said that you. Because the people now move on to Sorumbana. They brought another news that, they move on the other side. We're discussing the border entry. They're still there. So what do we have to say about that? What's the defense?
Okay.
But this is not a good thing. And I think we're going to have another long way to go, because the people who are using their own rules, their own, laws in the House of Representatives, they could not follow that when Fonati was the speaker. They were bent on having him removed again because the executive did not want him there. And here we are, is a repeat, but in a different way. So I think it's going to happen until 2029. Someone else, if you just get out one money, you say, oh, they won't happen. They don't say you're going, everybody going to.
Okay, so Yeka requested today that he would not. The man say his lawyer shouldn't be there.
Yeah, he still talking his lawyers.
His lawyer shouldn't.
They didn't say anything.
He said his lawyer shouldn't talk.
Yeah.
They say his lawyer should not talk. So Yeka say once his lawyer will not talk, then he's not comfortable. So he said he will leave, and the guy said, "Okay, when you leave, we'll do default judgment." He said, "Yeah, go ahead and do what I want to do." But anyway, how you want to run the country, you run it that way. One thing you should not do is for the country to chakra in your 6 years, please. So we are give the country to you in one piece, Jerome. They get the country to you in one piece.
Don't give it back in pieces.
Don't give it back to the Labanco in pieces. That's all we can say. Now we're going to the lines. We are going to the lines, and as we go into the lines, I have now forgotten. Call your name. Mail import in 20 seconds. At the end of the 20 seconds, it's optional. You want to swear. You don't want to swear, leave the line. It is optional. In 20 seconds, it's any lawmaker who will take money as the business or as encouragement to remove Yeke. So and so thing will happen to him. So and so thing will happen. So and so thing will. Any lawmaker, if you take money, remember the condition. Don't just swear out the condition. So if you take money to remove Yeke, if you receive money to remove Yeke, any representative who receive money to remove Yeke, then you swear. Put the condition there before you swear. Hello? Put the condition there before you swear. Any lawmaker who receive money, while at 10,000, that 5,000, that 100,000, once they give you money, you take money and say, "Oh, man, money here, or the need that Yeke man." Any lawmaker who receive money, if you receive money, then you swear. That condition should be there before you're swearing. We won't swear people that will not receive money. We won't swear. Maybe it's because some people Naturally, some people like yeke, right?
Yeah.
And for them, the team yeke should not be there.
Of course.
They can choose to go. I mean, that you can swear him.
Men say, "You-
And you know better that you can swear him. But the men who know you're in the heart say they take him man. You know, to remove yeke. I mean, you swear. Put the condition there before you swear him. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll go to the lines and start to take calls.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sign.
Okay, all right. So welcome back to the program Freedom Hub on 87.9. Let's go to the first person 086500-104, 0776-104-104 are the numbers to join the conversation. Let's talk to the first person in 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Hey, hello, K.O.K. Roosevelt and Alexa. How you doing, sir?
We're great. Please be more audible. Let's hear you.
Okay. Alexa is K.O.K. No lawmaker. I don't know. Listen, they're full of deception. The main people are committed or treason in our country. They're not running after them. Like Yemali, like Thomas Salah, and the president. When you're running after you get under that person, nothing I have to do with a threat to the national security. But hey, if any lawmaker take $1,
take $1.
Even $1 to remove vehicle. Even if any lawmaker hear the news that the government won't and you didn't talk about it, you must die.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. That is swear.
No.
I mean, you creating problems because
we want nobody to die.
Government doesn't have that kind of money. All of the lawmakers.
We want dying if it ain't here. We said it was that.
Okay, so which one was funny better?
Obviously, dying is not there. Getting crazy is not there.
No, getting crazy there. When you receive money to remove yake, if you sign for money to remove yake, you will get crazy.
Yeah, but that means we don't.
No.
But that's why.
No.
But why you want to receive money to remove? Why you want to receive money to remove yake?
Do not get crazy because if you're insane, you're incapable. So now we no dying, no getting.
If you
is not incapable. It's not incapacitated.
Go ahead.
Obviously, more than, let's just say, 90% of the lawmakers are going to sign to say,
and I would say the one that comes in money.
But it's about money. So when you move 90%, you know how much you tell it.
They will bring new men.
Where the money will come from?
Hello, it will make it. The new men will go there with not the money to take decision. They will not have someone to take decision.
Go back on the poor people.
The poor people. The poor people in it.
So you don't care for the poor people?
No, we care for the poor people. My take is, any lawmaker who will take money to remove their care will get crazy.
I agree with Prince, right? Prince is saying, what about those who had
the people who give you the money?
And maybe people should get it.
Hello, how are you? How you doing? Hello. Go ahead, sir. Let's hear you quickly. On the street, go ahead. Let's hear you. Hello, how are you? How are you? How you doing? Go ahead, Bob. They receive money. So more you get people that talk about the people that come and protect their home. That's speaking against you. That is that to net. That's not the happening in the culture. We leave it right there. When you don't want to, I'm happy that you don't take money to okay, go ahead. This person, hello.
Yeah, how are you calling?
We're good.
Yeah, I'm boy for I want to ask for you. You ever had a job?
You didn't listen to this, right?
We are saying if they take money, any lawmaker who will take money, if you take money, and I am making you
Yeah, but I don't need to swear because you said if there's no evidence of that. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Okay. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, this is from
Robert, go ahead. Let's hear you. The minute we remove Yeke, we are told that they should be the money, but we're not too sure. So if they're receiving money, why I swear?
If they want over there, if they want that one down, they want their city, but we didn't like we have our choice. We get our choice. We put it
Mama, go ahead with your thing. Go ahead with your thing.
Anybody who receive money to take your power that they have to take for it out of that will be more than your
Thank you.
I'm ready to plan and the power with the because I think today it will already after you.
Okay.
When you talk about what you are to, I can remember you are to that. All the photos happening there, you talk about very well when you are to.
Okay, we'll leave it right there. Hello, how are you?
Hey, welcome to
Let's hear you, my brother.
Thank you very much for having me on your show. Stanley Sherry was in for Brownfield Digital was on the part of the baby on Sunday.
Go ahead, Stanley.
But Joe, let's up on your body. Any lawmaker who receives money or who will receive money to talk for the way they get out of that house, they will not lay to see 2029.
Amen. We leave it right there. We told the other person, if you will live, don't take money. No, let the decision be. Yeah, let the decision be free. Go ahead. Hello, how are you? You come from intern, let's hear you too. Go ahead, 1 minute. Thank you very much. That question you went off it door. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, okay.
How are you, man?
Yeah, last year I get very funny from PhD community.
Let's hear you.
The first time we get money, they wanted our receipt. All of them without
Okay, we leave you right there. We leave you right there from PSP. Let's go to the other person. Hello, go ahead. 1 minute. How are you?
Yeah, they remove Yeke. They remove Yeke tomorrow to come on the free. Because what Yeke said, they're going to border. And the border thing is worrying everybody. So if they remove Yeke, the border should be free. Don't remove Yeke now.
Okay.
The other land comes into where the Guineas are, but we don't have our own new map. She didn't remove Yeke. Any lawmaker that will receive money for Yeke removal, that means they are driving it to remove Yeke falsely. So that lawmaker will not even see the truth.
Okay, thank you. We'll leave you right there. The other person, go ahead. 1 minute. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm Abraham calling from Tuazon.
Go ahead, AB.
Yeah, for these men who voted them as the native son of the son. And they went there to unite themselves with the better thing coming from all of them. But now, they have been polluted to political means. And today, hatred has entered and wanted. So everybody that will receive money, somebody will move on your head. They will not be so sorry for it now.
Thank you. Amen. We leave you right there. We'll talk to the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? We're great. Let's hear you. Quickly, down, Abraham, let's hear you for your ticket. Go ahead. Yeah, I know you voted for the government. That's right. That's right. In so doing, if any of them receive money, what will happen? Any lawmaker, any of the lawmakers receive money, just to move their friend again. What will happen to them? Okay, will you be right there? Let's talk to another person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm trying to call my right.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
Yeah, right. You're not calling about you're about to follow it when they start the foundation of waiver.
Okay. Thank you. Will you be right there to the other person? Go ahead, 1 minute. Yes, sir.
Let me say good evening to all of you. This is David King for the Concerned Liberian for Justice.
Go ahead, David.
To my resident. If anybody, including my lawmakers of Division of Trade, small, came over, if he took money to level whatever crime that he said he got understood, he wanted to complain. If all he took money, he should never ever come back to power, come to 2029. Then he perish, right? He playing, he is God, he perish. Thank you.
Will you be right there? If you take money. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
You're great, my brother.
You see, we are looking for some, or I don't want to call my name, but one thing I lost in my life is that free will the man letting go free.
Yep, don't want the man let him go free.
Those are playing with you, they are playing with themselves. Those are playing with you, they are playing with themselves. And I wanted to come and do a report and then single counter representative that said, be very careful.
We leave you right there. Let's go and see the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
Yeah, hello, okay.
Let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. Let's have a here. I got a discussion for Omega Market.
There are reports that the lawmaker has to take him to remove your care. If any of them take money to remove your care, what will happen?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, thank you very much for the show. Okay. There's a power member of Concerned Liberian for Justice. Okay, I want you to please allow me to say all instead of hearing. Are you getting me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, okay. All the lawmakers that will receive money to remove for the removal of your okay, when they send that money to their houses, let their houses catch fire.
Amen. We need you right there and tell the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing?
How you doing, sir?
We're great. Let's say you all the lawmakers will receive money to remove your care. What will happen?
Yeah, any lawmaker that receive money from this government to remove your care, 2029, who generation my dying fire?
Yeah, man. Let me tell the other person. Hello, how are you? How you doing? So, you know you receive money, get the money back. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. Over the last 10 years, I can remember when President Weir was developed. Number 10, those same guys that President Weir was doing it, so that he can pass, he can go about to give his one shot. They are spending our money to take, they can go about who they say you are speaking about Liberian people. One of them stand up, anybody who take money to expel the people's representative, who was focused yesterday, who President Weir developed this thing number 10, so that he can start. Anybody who take money to remove it today, because it will never be 29. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll leave you right there. We'll talk to another person. Hello, how are you? Hello? How are you, sir? How you doing? Quickly.
Yeah.
Let's hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know this guy. This person, hello, how are you? Hello. You now receive the money carry back. Yeah, you now go ahead. Let's hear you. You out of community. Go ahead.
Yeah, for me, I want to do much. All the people are all the hospitals. For me, I don't want to all of that. So it's really I say money. All the hospitals, you know, all the people crazy.
Hello, how are you? Go ahead. Let's hear you. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Yeah, everybody get money to remove your debt. Yeah, man.
Yes, man. We'll leave you right there. Let's hear another person. Go ahead. Yes, sir.
I'm taking for 10.
Okay, go ahead, President. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. You know when they get the money back, you need for the people. Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
We're good. Let's spend up for the ANC. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you. For me, I know a lot of them who are taking money to remove Yeket. And we pray that they will not let the see 2029. That's our prayer. But here's the thing, right? No time. I agree with you when you said I think we all have way back to that day. And some of us, we are preparing our family for that because we not sit down and implement school that I met of district, 2 school there. We can do anything for free kids. District got nothing to offer. It's exactly all the removal. I mean, what kind of job is people are also this way? I mean, the country has some of them going with a grandmother's name, and that's what we talking about same people. That was brother take power, the country was going to tell it, and that's what we see. Look at the government and putting the country everywhere. I mean, students going to put down the people last there, all they get a chair, and they are putting with the school for the chair, all naked at the police station. Can you imagine? And they are still putting that guy. They have made a false president someone now. We should be documenting all the, I mean, we should start documenting all the human rights violations. And then there will be something for the arrested after that we've been a prosecutor.
Okay.
You cannot put a lawyer over here. You cannot use our test together at GO. It's fine. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Leave it right there. We'll talk to the other person. Go ahead. 1 minute. Okay, we leave it right there. Let's talk to the other one. Hello, how are you?
Yeah, how you doing, good?
We're great. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying to say Jerome. The official spokesperson for the Liberation Right Movement. Is the horse now the play I go in terms of justice? Because I think somebody do something that would have put on law. And why they many doing are studying of bad president. Because what I'm looking at tomorrow, when I'm going to get there, they want to talk anything. That's not correct. They will say, let's tell them what happened too. And what coming kind? And this is the wrong thing that they're doing.
And we are even told that the men will receive a small thing just to remove the man.
Why would we receive money to tell somebody from there? We say, man, there's one thing. I think why you doing correct? I think why we receive money? And when the Boga is beyond there, and then the wrong. But the Boga is really somebody to be removed. You must pay that man. When you come be moved from there, you cannot be wanted. I put us all be in peace. So sit down and let them move on. We don't want to call my brother.
Okay, thank you very much. We'll leave you with you. Talk to the other person. Quickly, let's hear you.
Good evening,
my brother.
My name is Robert Apoya, calling from 73 Bagre Avenue. Before I do my story, let me say something. You can call right yesterday, your people will stay here. Today, the something that people going through all the things that you the cause. You told the liberal people that just we are not the right person. You did all kind of thing here. Today, you make the liberal people all a job, no money in this country. You should, anything that happen to you, you should bring yourself. But before I leave the line, now, we are saying that people will just say that I'll call lawmaker leave. No, always taking money.
No, except the person take money before you can call again. Why they not take money?
I want to call the person leave. Why you don't want for me to call my person leave?
Go ahead.
I'm telling you, any money that you from day one, you for the family. You took money to move for a takeover. Now you always in a habit of taking money.
But you
taking money to move your
but you don't know what you don't know whether they make money for them, my brother. No, you don't know any take money. So just say if, but when you just say if, we get what they call. Hello, how are you?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Eddie, go ahead quickly, no time.
Yeah, man. Everybody, I don't mean I don't know. Yeah.
Now your time you wasting you.
Yeah. For me.
Oh my God. Your line is terrible. Your line is terrible. Eddie, your line is terrible. Are you there? Okay, your line is very, very terrible, Eddie. Let's take the last two, then we call it a day. Let's take the last two, then we call it a day. This person, go ahead, 1 minute.
Thank you. I'm pushing for the return of President Weah. That's Edmond Carr and proud member of the Western Bureau for Justice.
Go ahead.
You did the thing yesterday. People still waiting. So
go ahead. Okay, I think he has issues at the house. Let's talk to Man CC. Go home. Yeah, quickly.
I want to say, okay. Let's talk to it. Let's go back there and see to we are government. And today, we brought it to this place. So why you want to hear for me? I let this for them one election. For this one, so it's from my first for 6 years. And kind of water, you said the man called water. Or the man said, no, God, this is good. For me, I let that one. But you move that man, go tell that woman, for fun. So tell her what you told in the last banner is the best way to ask. You mean taking a letter. Find out what that one was to let you make it too. And I got a point. For me, I'll go and give the other man for I know G for you to ever be up for your criminal. Who wants to have something? And stop by the office. He also now saying, okay, so you got to go back. He will be at one. He got no more. So put it in the Kuluba. And then both will office and put by that time. You say you are finished people. And then both of my office. Who can you just say? I didn't give a now, but I'm raw. What is that leader? If both of my office is passing right, they were getting left and Kuluba right yet. For me, I'll go against it. And that's what they're doing. Then you're saying, I'm for a year. Yesterday, 1 year. It's like, I'm for a year. I'm for a year yesterday. Why is that? Why is that? Where you go? What if I want to man up for 10 years? They pay me after that. Why is he doing that?
Jote.
Why is he continue? Jote. Why is he? Why is he doing that? And you brought by here, you saw it. What happened today? They are no restaurant living on, and anyone brought one of me. They are not. Why is that president on that set? Tomorrow, will be coming tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll leave you right there. Raul Bakoya, go ahead, quickly.
Any lawmaker that took money to move for a takeover, any lawmaker that have taken money to move Yega Kolwa, he probably should point because that money that he took, he couldn't afford it that time or afford it.
My man, why you here for your man? Okay, until you have records, I would not allow you to be call anybody's name on the radio, and that's why we leave it open. Any lawmaker, and I ready to swear, but I know two of you will not swear. But I'm going to swear. Any lawmaker who will take money to remove your care, 10 things will happen. When you woman, one small leg who attending one small school.
No, don't. No, you cannot do what say.
Where are you? One small leg.
We gotta do that. I swear. No.
You know, if you any lawmaker who will take money to remove your care, when you woman lawmaker, one small leg, one small leg high school. That you will make it, your husband will divorce you.
You don't need to swear.
No.
That's a normal thing that you should.
No.
Why you want to
you were swearing?
Yeah.
Do we have many of the female lawmakers
who marry?
We'll
find out later.
You know what I'm asking?
Why?
Swear is something, because even I don't want to say before you say we shouldn't go there, but when you swear, you should be very sure of what you say, because if you say something that is not in place.
So if you get boyfriend, if you get husband, you get boyfriend, you get boyfriend, small nigga will take it for you.
And the more thing that can happen.
When you woman, and the guy will take the boyfriend for you, he must not get time to call you.
Your money must be going.
You must just be paying the money, and you pay the money to the guy. to the small guy. Yeah, so if you lawmaker and you woman, and you take money to remove your cat, when you get husband, you get boyfriend. The boyfriend will take your ma, your husband will take your ma, and be giving it to the small guy. And you will get broke. Then $200 will be you. You're not win. Then the man, any man who are represented, then you go take money and sign to move your cat. All your boy children will tell the Zogo.
Oh, that's more deal.
And your boy children. If you got boy children, you get girls children, and girls children too can be in the street too. They will tend to Zogo lane. You will tend to gamble. As soon as you take pay, you enter casino. Any lawmaker who will take money to remove your cat. When you get boy children, they will tend to Zogo. When you get girls children, they will tend to Zogo lane. Then anytime you take pay, capital building, you enter the casino. You will play all your money. You tend to gamble. You will eat all your money. In the morning when your car tire and boss, your engine will get problem.
I thought I was so good.
No, multiple. Your car tire and boss, your engine will be leaking. Your engine leaking, your commission all will get problem. You will go broke. You'll be working. You know how your money is going.
Oh my God.
Your good man to your heart and a woman will be in serious relationship. When you get woman.
You say
when you not get woman, you get girlfriend, your flower bro, your begin will put your generator on, he will be you. Go ahead and do.
So woman name and boss me, yeah, you just put my boy all is sweating in the time. Why would that?
Yeah. Then your citizen and we your district they will be cussing you every day on the radio.
Hold on, one thing there.
So, no,
you're spoiling your swell.
No, I mean we're going there. It shall now be well with you once you take money. Once you take money, I say when you vote against, you get free level. I say when you take decision of moving free level, and you know if your decision is independent.
Go again.
No, that's what I'm saying. If your decision is independent, void of money, nobody influence you financially, nobody induce you. If your decision is independent, now when we're not there because we know your own personal issue. You know. I mean, so that let's say now you can cost me, and they say, "Oh, that mean you cost me." One day, something will happen. And when we move you, I will go join them to move you, not because I take money, but because you not cost me before you not necessary. So the man who in our world, they're not there. But once you say, "My man, I'm my own," and the girl you sign, then you go, you sign, remove the man. That you are talking about. It shall never be well with you. You will make all your money. You will tend to gamble. You will play casino. You will lose. Your generator then will spoil. When they fail LEC, the meter will blow off. Your LEC transformer pole will burst. Whole day LEC man will come and fix it. The next day will get problem. Your whole life will be miserable. Your water will lose. Zogo will bust your car and tell the battery for inside. Anything you will. No good life for you. Once you take money to remove your car, no good life for you. They won't hear you.
No swear.
I say you swear. Your party comments.
I wish it was different person. I would have given one common swear to say the person who get the money, if they're using battery, let their battery go off.
Is it Dico?
No, I'm swearing. I just say if they were a different person. But we want to say thank you to all of you who've been following us, continue to follow us. And we'll be here tomorrow. This is Liberia. This is our country. And this is Freedom Hub. Thank you ever so much.
Alexa.
I'm leaving. I am leaving with exclamation mark, bam, because otherwise else for
Oh, nothing else from you?
no, I'm leaving.
So when we go home, and let's say this, there is a way to revise all that sweat.
Don't take money.
When you take money, before the sweating happen, carry it back. Carry money, give me say, man, you bring the list, me move my knee for money. Carry the money back.
A tax collector.
Because with our money, unless I Jerome, most of the men will not vote to move their own friend. Hey, you know that? No, with our money, most of them will not vote to remove their friend.
Even opposition lawmakers.
Even yeah. So even when you will carry the money back, hey, make carry money back. You will go vote.
Why not get the money can release money?
So he can go tell loan and carry the money back. Ain't working. He can tell loan and carry money. But when you tell the money, you want to call. There are two things.
I hope my friend is there. Who hearing this word?
On the floor, you could choose not to vote for Yege. That one I can't flee. If you eat a million money, I want Stephen Stegan make God live, right?
That the money make our time. The time is up, but that the money make the sweat strong.
So the essence of the sweat, So the essence of the sweat is for Yege down to move. So if time for voting, you took the money, but time for voting, you say, you know what? That's why I came up because I am supposed to do something, and I want to sweat him. So I would not vote to remove Yeke. I will vote against his removal. For the sake of that action that you took, if your opponent would take it, it will cause Yeke not to be removed automatically by default. They swear.
We didn't measure. I took options. What's about taking it? What's about suspension and
no, we're talking about removal.
Okay. You can take the money, and when you lock it, they suspend it.
I suspended. Well, we talk about removal.
Because you get the money, I look at the money.
Yeah.
So when you get the money, you say anybody who take money
to remove.
Okay.
To remove.
So you can be locked.
Yeah.
When you take the money, you go suspend.
Now the prayer for them is please let it only be suspicion.
So if you remove that, so y'all know how we know now.
Yeah.
And all everything you do, so we have a man.
Just suspend
it. Just suspend it, man.
The money can still be carried to your
pocket. Suspend it. Or to remove the man. Those I remember that's what I'm mean. I remember that. We'll return here tomorrow. Have yourself a wonderful time. God bless you. Bye.